honestly, we never used to have a TV in the house.
Yeah.
And then when we got one, it was like a black and white TV.
Yeah.
And before we moved to colour. So I just been, oh yeah, this is great. Like every Thursday we're watching a movie. Yeah, why not? And then bro, it's just like, nah, bro, like I'm not writing anything. I'm not reading anything. We're just playing all the time. So I think at one point after a few weeks, I got really fed up.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome back to another episode. My name is Saf, and I will be one half of your hosting team today, as with every week, I suppose.
Inshallah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm Zoheb. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm your co-host in this show that we call The Side Room.
You know, it's really funny. I don't know why. This is going to be probably episode number. So at the time of recording, this won't be released straight away. We're still figuring things out.
Yeah.
It's taken us, what time is it now? It's 4:15. It's taken us about almost 2 hours. Hour and a half or so.
Yeah. You got here just after. You got about 2 something, right?
Yeah, quarter past 2.
A couple of hours.
To figure this out. I don't know why it takes us so long. Like, we will get quicker, but yeah. And also, I don't know why we were trying to be so formal.
Yeah, bro. Well, look, obviously we're not gonna like curse or anything. There's no vulgarity, but we can be informal, bro.
Yeah,
you know
I think what we're gonna do today, although this is
not a LinkedIn set.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
this is
exactly podcast.
A podcast, literally. This is called the Side Room Podcast, guys. Okay, and where we talk about everything and anything.
Yeah,
literally everything.
Do you know what's weird about this? And let's not shy away from it. This is our like 4th or 5th recording, but this is going to be our intro. Yeah, because we did do an intro and it was really, really long. It was probably too long, if anything. But because we hadn't set up the cameras and the mics and stuff correctly, it was all messed up. It was messed. It was messed up. So we need to redo it again.
You know what? I was happy with the video. It was just audio was a letdown.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If that's the best way to put it, basically. But yeah, we're gonna do today's session. Well, episode.
You've been working too much, bro.
Yeah. You've been I feel like I'm the customer, man. Yeah. Today's episode. Yeah, let's call it a pilot episode, technically, right?
Well, it's just an intro. Yeah, pilot. Yeah. This is just an intro. A little bit about me, a little bit about you.
Exactly.
We're going to act surprised about hearing about each other, even though we've heard it all before.
I'm going to tell you about that weird school I went to.
Yeah. And I'm going to be like, oh my God, no way. No way, bro.
I mean, it's a funny story every time I tell it, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, it's a good icebreaker.
It is very funny. Again, this when it comes out is not necessarily recent to when it's been recorded.
No.
So a few days after the mighty Arsenal.
I mean, yeah, I'm a United fan, but good on you guys.
Just make sure it gets picked up on the camera. This is your 25-26 Premier League winners. 22 years, bro. 22 years ago.
Arsene Wenger couldn't get it done, like, in that sense.
Yeah, obviously it's been a while since he's left now.
He's still the greatest manager considered, right? Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely. Although
he's like your equivalent to Fergie.
Yeah. So far, although we're in the Champions League final, which is in like a week from now.
Okay, I've not been following football. That's good to know, though. I've not been. Like I said, I'm a United fan, but I think over the years it's like not because we've not been winning anything. It's just gone off football, like because of just life.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit like that. Obviously, I'm still a big Arsenal fan, but like
I'm still United. But if someone cusses out United, I'll be pissed. But it's just one of those things. I just don't watch it as much. Yeah, man. But
yeah, we're in the Champions League final. If we win it, even though Wenger would have won more trophies, still. I think maybe Arteta might have to go as the best manager for Arsenal because Arsenal have never won the Champions League.
Is Arteta still the manager?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay. So he's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Considering he's an Everton guy, isn't it? You remember he's Everton.
He was at Everton. He did play for Arsenal as well.
After Everton.
Yeah.
I feel like Fabregas or someone like that would be like the manager kind of thing. Like
Fabregas, he is a manager in Italy. Como, I think they're called. Okay. And he's like he part owns the team.
Okay.
But so he's also the manager. But bro, he's done amazing.
Really? Are they in Serie A?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
But when they started, they weren't. They were like some low down team.
Oh, so he got them promoted.
Yeah, he done like loads of, and bro, they're amazing. I think that they might have even finished in the top half of Serie A. Like they've done really, really good.
Was it Como? Yeah, Lake Como, basically.
I think so.
the nice
Yeah,
place,
I believe so. Yeah,
I need to go
yeah.
there, bro, one
Oh,
time.
it looks nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks amazing, man.
But I don't want to talk about Lake Como.
No.
I want to talk about Arsenal more.
Oh.
But we're not going to.
Look how I'm diverted the topic, man, because I'm not an Arsenal.
Bro, you know when we won, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I was
Your wife or anyone? Are they a football fan?
nah, nothing like that. My son says come on Arsenal anytime he sees football on the TV, even if Arsenal aren't playing.
It's like
it could be
Norwich
just
versus Brighton, and he's
he'll be like come on Arsenal. Yeah. But yeah, honestly I didn't know what to do. Anyway, look, people probably don't want to hear about football as much as I want to talk about it, but it's fine. So yeah, this is the Side Room podcast. We are going to be talking about many things. We're going to be talking about funny things, controversial things, emotional things, experience-based things. We're going to be talking about what else? Loads of stuff. Anything you can imagine, to be honest. And the point of it is that. So I've done this before. Is this your first time?
My first shot at this. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's just trying to get the right team together, right people interested.
It's hard, man. Yeah.
Not everyone wants to do it. Just because you've got a bunch of friends doesn't mean they're all going to want to hop on a podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean? So when you actually approached me about it, I was like, look, this is great. And it was a random thing because obviously we talk, we see each other, but obviously we live in totally different areas. And we're both busy, both family guys. So we don't always get to kind of sit and plan about this kind of stuff. So when we had that chat a while back, I was like, bro, this is sick. This sounds like it's one of those things like meant to happen kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And we thought this kind of clicks.
Yeah.
And,
I was talking to one of our family members yesterday. I'll tell you who off camera anyway.
Yeah.
Not that it's anything weird, but it's just, I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention that. And when I was talking to them, they were basically like, when I was saying to them, he was like, I heard you're doing a thing together. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, when I heard it, he was like, something clicked in my head. And I was like, it just makes sense that it's you and I.
I'm glad they said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they said that.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with someone as well.
Yeah.
And she was saying the same thing. She was like, oh, it's good. Like, and she said she's looking forward to it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, man.
Decent.
As long as we've got supporters on our side. That's the main
thing. It's going to be our family, innit?
Because you know what they say, brown people in families, bro, they always have haters in the family. But alhamdulillah, I think we can say...
The thing is, although you say to brown people, I think it's everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I think it's everywhere. Yeah. I think it's
not
regardless.
Just a brown
thing. Yeah, 100%.
Haters everywhere.
Like even white people, black people, whatever, like they'll have haters in the family regardless. I think it's pretty normal, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm speaking about hate, bro. The amount of hate... Like, I used to go on TikTok Live. I've not done it for a while, and then I used to have the craziest comments thrown at me.
You'll get it though, man. You'll get it. Like you see people like, okay, let's just take like who's like Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber in the world. Yeah, his videos probably get like, I don't know how many views they get, but I can imagine probably like maybe 100 million, maybe more. I don't know, like loads, like
definitely
an insane
millions.
amount.
Definitely in the millions.
And he gets hate. I don't know because I haven't seen it, but I'm sure he will,
He does get hate.
Yeah.
He does get hate, yeah.
We're Muslims, yeah? So I'll use other Muslims like as an example who are like do the social media thing and who are in front of the camera or whatever. I'm sure a lot of them have good intentions or the best intentions, but even they all get hate. Like you get hate whatever. If you're in front of the camera and you're putting it out there in some way, shape or form, you get hate. It's part and parcel, to be honest.
100%.
It's part and parcel.
But I've had some funny comments, man. I think I was on live and one guy was like, oh, look, Thanos is online. and then another guy was like,
bro, that's mad.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at it sometimes and laugh though?
Of course, bro.
It's funny.
I tell my wife all the time, like, oh, I just got called Thanos today. And she's like, hey, wear it proud, man. I was like, yeah, I guess. It's like,
yeah, you should have replied to it. Be careful, bro. I'll click my fingers. You'll just disappear, bro.
Disappear.
Yeah.
And then the other guy was saying, like, oh, I think I can see my future in your head, or like in my shiny head or something. These just weird comments, man. And I was thinking, hey, you know what? It's all bants, bro.
You get
no point in getting hurt about them kind of things.
If you're out in the public doing anything like publicity related, you're gonna get hate, bro. It doesn't matter who you are, what it is. Like Michael Jackson had haters. Cristiano Ronaldo has haters. Messi has haters. Anything in the public eye, bro.
Everyone has haters.
Like you're gonna get haters in it. Yeah, and whatever it is what it is.
And I think again, unfortunately, with what we're doing, I'm sure people are going to hate on us as well.
Yeah, because
That's calm.
and that kind of speaks to what the podcast is, right? We're, as I mentioned, we're Muslim guys. We're of the same or similar backgrounds.
Yeah, and we'll speak about that as well in a bit.
Yeah, we will. And inevitably, we are two guys trying to juggle faith, identity, being, well, my background is Bangladeshi, yours is Indian Bangladeshi, or Bengali, right? Indian Bengali.
I'm still a Bengali, bro. Always a Bengali, you know what I mean?
So
proudly.
We, growing up in the UK, now you and I grew up in not massively different, but different eras.
Let's talk about that. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
All right, you go first. You tell me about how did you grow up? Where did you grow up?
So I was born in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
My dad is from India.
Yep.
So he's from West Bengal, so Kolkata, to put it nice and plainly. Mum's from Dhaka. May Allah grant her Jannah.
I mean,
and what was your question again?
Just a bit about yourself.
Yeah. So basically, moved to the UK when I was like 3 years old. But yeah, I've got some random memories, man. Like even playing with one of my cousins. May Allah grant him Jannah, because he passed away as well. And it's like memories like that, scattered memories, basically.
Okay.
But anyways, fast forward, came to the UK. Went to school here and everything. Didn't really go to school in Bangladesh or anything. My sister actually went to school in Bangladesh. She started to...
She probably remembers more.
Yeah. So she's like 7 years older than me. So when I was like 3, she must have been about 10.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, 10. So 10, 11 maybe. So then she remembers, because it's kind of going into her teens. So she remembers a lot. She remembers going to school and all that kind of stuff. And then,
mad.
Yeah. So it's mad, isn't it? And then she went to like an all-girls school. Like in Bangladesh, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Segregated and that. So, and then came here, done all my studies here, went to secondary school, college, uni, all of that here, friends, everything's here basically. I still have some family in Bangladesh, like very small number, and then most are kind of scattered around Canada, US, typical areas. Man.
Do you have any family still in India?
Yes, I got family in. It's funny, bro, because my family got family in India, in Kolkata and that. Got family in Uttar Pradesh because my daddy's from around there. It's a different state to West Bengal.
Yep.
And then I also have my dad's first cousin, is from Pakistan, because of the whole, the whole thing. So they're from Pakistan. So they're like, I think they came from Karachi or something like that.
Okay.
Bro. And they actually live in the UK.
Okay.
And it's weird because they speak like really good Urdu.
Yeah.
And they speak Bangla because...
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, it's just weird hearing a Pakistani speak Bengali.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, bro, they're from that generation. So my dad's from the 1940s.
Yeah.
So he's grew up in that whole, like literally right after independence. Like he was born in before India became independent. So just a couple of years before. So he got that tail end growing up where the British were kind of leaving.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's weird because my dad and your dad are probably not so far in age, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know, but I don't think they're too far in age.
No, my dad's in my 80s now. So they've probably seen similar things, bro.
Yeah.
Because Bangladesh wasn't Bangladesh. Like your father seen Bangladesh as part of Pakistan, India.
East Pakistan, yeah.
East Pakistan, yeah. And bro.
He was a young man then, like either just about an adult or just about to turn into an adult, that kind of age. Like mid to late teens probably he was, I would imagine.
I mean, when obviously in Bangladesh was in like going through the independence, they're well into their adulthood, right? Like, my dad was like, well into his adulthood, like. So yeah, man, they probably remember so much, bro. Like, I don't think I speak to my dad enough.
Yeah, same.
But anyway, let's talk about you as well.
When I have asked my dad about it, like he doesn't seem too keen to talk about it because he was part of the army.
Oh,
at the time.
Okay. This is was this the East Pakistani army or the?
So he was part of the Pakistani army, but when the divide happened or was happening, when the war was happening to make the divide, he's Bengali, so he defected. Yeah, of course, right?
Yeah,
from
man.
Like he's like, well,
because they were doing a genocide, bro, isn't it? Pakistani army.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm Bengali. Like I'm not gonna I don't want to use that word in it. I'm not going to fight against my own people, obviously. So he defected to the resistance, basically. And I haven't asked him recently, but I've asked him previously before, like many years ago or whatever. He doesn't seem massively keen to talk about it. It's probably quite traumatic. Like,
100%, bro.
can you imagine like what you've gone through, seen, and witnessed in,
Yeah, it's
in
like
a war?
it's like trying to ask a Holocaust victim to talk about that experience.
Yeah,
It'll be traumatic for them, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
Like he mentions little bits here and there, but nothing like.
not a victim, but a Holocaust victim would be like they were no longer. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone who's experienced that whole thing,
Yeah,
the concentration camps.
Like
and stuff.
I'd love to dig deeper with him into it.
Yeah,
But I don't think he wants
to.
to.
Yeah,
I don't think he really likes talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you're born in the UK.
Yeah. I was born here when I was probably about a month old.
You weren't born in London or anything.
No, out in the sticks, bro. I'm not going to say where, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, out in the sticks. We lived in a house when I was 1 month old. We moved to another house, which was like in the next street along. And then I stayed in the same house all my life, whole life. My family are even still there now. Mum, dad, and everyone are still there. So it was a very like sheltered existence for me. Out in the sticks, in the countryside of the UK. Like there was zero city vibes. If you wanted to there was no train station. There was a couple of buses which ran every hour for probably, I don't know, like 9 or 10 hours a day. And that's it. So it's weird because the closest like major city to us was only about 7-8 miles away, which is nothing. But to go on a bus and drive there used to take like hour, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Then of course you have the strictness that comes with Asian parents, which is like, I didn't get on the bus without any kind of like supervision probably until I was about 14, 15. So it's a very sheltered, sheltered upbringing. And yeah, man, that's basically what it was.
Your parents were born in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they came to the UK, they moved to that area, basically.
Nah.
Okay.
So I have two siblings who are like 10 and 11 years older than me.
So you're the youngest?
I'm the youngest of three, yeah. And they lived in loads of different places: Kent, Luton, London, that kind of area.
Okay.
And then we moved to out into the sticks. I think my sister must have been very young at that time, maybe like 1-2 years old or something when they moved out of those places. But before my mum and dad had any children, they lived in like major places, London and all those kind of things. My mum came here when I think she was about 15, 16 when she came here. Got married like shortly after that, maybe like 2-3 years after. I think she was about 18 when she got married, I think, roughly around there.
So her adulthood's just been in a married life and everything. Family.
Exactly that.
It's good, man.
And my dad obviously was here as well. Got married and whatever. And I think we lived out in the sticks for, interesting, I don't actually know, but probably my mum probably was about maybe 2021 when we moved to where they still live now. So they've been there for a long time.
That's been their forever home, basically.
Yeah, long.
I wonder what makes, like Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indian, whatever you want to say, black families move out to those areas where the sense of community isn't as strong as, say, like East London where I grew up.
Yeah, so I had an auntie, my dad's sister. She lived there.
Okay.
So I think he was like, it would be nice to like live near
their family.
Yeah, and I think also they thought like it's a quiet town.
Is she still there, the auntie?
No, she moved a long time ago.
Gotcha.
She's had a pretty cool life actually. Well, I say pretty cool. Obviously, like her husband passed away a number of years ago. Unfortunately, may Allah grant him Jannah. He was so quiet, man. It's weird how it works. So we call him Mama, even though he's my Fulful's husband, because he in a way is also related to my mum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's not like a brother or anything like that, or cousin or whatever, but he's related to
Distant.
my mum in a way. Yeah. So we always ended up calling him Mama.
Mama, yeah.
So we could have gone with either.
Interchangeable, yeah.
Interchangeable, yeah. So he was such a cool guy, man. Like he was really calm, really quiet. Like I don't ever recall him being angry or shouting or anything like that. Really cool guy. Anyway, so he passed away. They then moved to like a bunch of different countries. They lived in like Qatar, Bangladesh, UK, like loads of different places. Like my cousin, my fufu's daughter, has done really well in her career, which then took her to like all these different places. But yeah, all good. Yeah, so that's why we ended up moving there, basically. Cut long story short, we had some family there, and I think maybe my parents thought as well at the time like it might be an easier upbringing than somewhere in London.
Yeah.
Where, you know, as you all know, it's easy to get into the wrong mix.
Yeah, 100%. So what was it like for you? So really quickly on that.
That was such a long monologue, bro. Bro, that was long.
People need to hear it.
People are probably falling asleep going, God, this guy's just talking about
I'm sure there's going to be
trees and grass. And
no, I mean, we're going to come to you, like where you grew up. Let's talk a bit about that, because I want to know what it is like growing up in those areas. Because like when I grew up in East London, bro, it was wild. To say the least, because there was so much happening, and like we moved around a lot, my family. So my parents, they rented most of their life. So when I bought my house that I live in now, it was a big thing for me and my family. Like, you know, this is our first house, and so we moved around a lot. So it will be like I've lived in, where have I lived in? Like Lewisham, I've lived in Surrey and everything. And after all of that, we sort of stuck around East London. I think it's because of the sense of community. Loads of Bengalis, Muslims, Pakistanis, Indians, whatever, right? So like my dad always liked being around like an Indian community as well, because he just feels comfortable. Amma likes the Bangladeshi side, and she's comfortable with that. You know, your next door neighbor is basically like a family member, as you kind of lived there for long periods of time. And then so it was like that, and then we moved around a lot. And I think one of the funniest stories that I can think of is basically when I was a kid, bro. I think it was like infant school, maybe primary school actually. We were basically looking for schools in the area, and it's not too far from Green Street, and you've been to Green Street a few times yourself.
Every Asian watching this probably knows Green Street. Yeah,
literally. So it's not too far from Green Street, Forest Gate, that area. And it was a school where like I got admitted because it was near our house at the time. And when I got there, bro, it was like my mum used to kind of she was a housewife. My dad used to work away, and so he used to come over the weekends and stuff like that. So obviously during the week, didn't used to see my dad as much. Mum used to take me to school and back and everything. And then lunchtime, she would come and take me as well, like home for lunch and that kind of stuff as well. So, bro, that's cool. Yeah, I joined and everything. I was like, primary school, whatever, great, whatever. Let's do it. And as I'm there, bro, I'm not really. All the kids are just always playing. They're always like playing with like water, sand, toys. And then I remember every Thursday they should roll out the TV on the wheels, and it used to be like a Disney movie every Thursday. So we never used to have.
Sounds like the best school ever,
bro. Honestly, we never used to have a TV in the house. And then when we got one, it was like a black and white TV. And before we moved to color, so I used to be like, oh yeah, this is great. Like every Thursday we're watching a movie. Yeah, why not? And then bro, just like, nah, bro. Like I'm not writing anything. I'm not reading anything. We're just playing all the time. So I think at one point after a few weeks, I got really fed up where I started crying. And I think one of the times when my mom came to take me home for lunch, I was like bawling my eyes out. I was like, Mom, I don't want to be here. And you know, she's like, no, you have to go to school. Are you stupid? Like I was like, no, it's not that. It was like, we're not doing anything. We're not learning anything. And then obviously, bro, like obviously I feel horrible saying this, but all the children looked different and acted different. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, what's going on? And then we find out, bro, it was a special needs school. So like
it was funny. I've heard this story before. I know exactly.
It's funny every time, bro. Every time I tell people this, they're like, "Whoa!" They laugh, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry to offend you." I go, "Bro, I'm not disabled. I'm fine." You know, like, it was just a mishap. So basically, I think that time my dad came and he's like, "No, I need to talk to these lot, innit?" Because my mum was to my dad, "Look, talk to the teachers. Like, what's going on?" He's not happy. So he went and spoke to them, and then they were like, "Yeah, this is a like special needs school." And then he was like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me before?" And then. And I think I read this years later that there was a thing in the 90s in that time, bro, where immigrant parents, obviously a lot of the parents couldn't speak English and there was broken English and everything.
yeah.
So the kids would be very quiet, reserved, and it would take them time to mesh with the other kids.
Yeah.
So when they saw that behavior, automatically the teachers would think, that, oh, you know what, this is basically the kid is special needs because maybe got autistic or something, you know. So they used to put them into admit them to a special needs school. So then I moved from there. So basically, what's happened then is they've put me into the school. So my dad was like, yeah, there's a mistake here. He's not special needs. He's fine.
Yeah.
So got out of that school, went to another school around the corner. And again, this is the thing about East London. There's always a school around the corner. There's a mosque around the corner. So everything is so convenient.
Yep.
Now where I live, again, which is kind of out in the sticks, if you go to the mosque, it's like a drive away. If you go to the shops, it's like a drive away. So I do miss the proximity and all of that convenience in London.
Everyone wants to see you anyway. It's all good.
Bro, I've got a face for radio. I always tell people that, man. So, but no. So
face for the movie screen, Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos. There we go.
There you
go. Marvel. If you're making a rebooting thing, just hit me up, man. I'll play Thanos happily.
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, or the Incredible Hulk, actually.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Nice.
Anyways, yeah. So basically, as I was saying, school and everything was fine. Obviously, like you said about wrong crowd.
Yeah.
Very easy to get into the wrong crowd over there.
Yeah.
You had different characters. You know, a lot of clever people, bro. Like a lot of people from my secondary school and stuff were like super clever. I saw one of my school friends. I haven't spoken to him for years, but I saw him on Instagram, and he's got his own dental practice. Like it's crazy.
Mad.
Trust me, he's like a doctor and everything. So you know, you get people like that. Then you hear people about like he's been to prison for like 5 different times for different offences.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In and out. You know.
Yeah.
So it's a mixed bag.
Real
man.
mix.
Yeah. Obviously, I tried to stay out of trouble as much as I could, and alhamdulillah, you know, it's been good. What about yourself, man? How was it on your side?
Yeah. To be honest, pretty boring. The only thing we kind of encountered was racism was probably the worst thing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Really
Whenever an ethnic minority says they lived out in the sticks, that's the first thing, unfortunately, that comes into my mind.
Yeah,
but go on.
Yeah, it was racism is the main kind of thing. I'm just conscious of. Okay, we're at about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
we don't want this. We don't want this to be too long, but I'll wrap it up quick. But yeah, racism was probably the worst thing that really happened. Obviously, there was like little bits of crime happening here and there and everywhere, but it wasn't like London where you have like gang culture.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like that. Things like your one's done the same thing. So yeah, it wasn't like gang culture. It wasn't like stabbings and stuff. Obviously, they never happened where I lived. They happened in like bigger cities like that we were near, but they were super sporadic. Like it wasn't a regular thing. And if it happened, it was almost like a once in a, not even a blue moon, like once every few years, as opposed to London where it's like a daily occurrence. So yeah, racism was the worst thing. In particular, me and one of my siblings, who's a little bit older than me, we often would get in trouble at school for it. We encountered it out of school.
Because you have to kind of support yourselves, right?
We have to. And we were lucky because England, especially at the moment, I think it can get painted as a place where, oh, everyone's so racist and people are not welcoming and da-da-da-da. It's not like that. It's not like that, man. And actually, you know what? 99% of the population, super nice, super friendly. They don't treat you differently. They don't treat you differently in a really obvious way. There can be like, I think they call it unconscious bias, which happens, and we'll save all that for a different episode or whatever. So you do get that, but they're not like outwardly racist. They're nice, they're pleasant, they're like all of those things, you know.
It is in the rise due to the current political climate.
Yeah.
There's pockets.
It's unconscious though. That's the key. That's
it's not like everyone's out there like chasing you down.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But we did get it. I was the only non-white kid in my school for like the longest time. Well, I say the longest time actually. It was for like a year, but then there was another kid who was also Asian who came in the year below, and then we were the only two in a school full of loads of kids.
Yeah.
In a school full of loads of kids, I'm talking probably across the whole thing, there was probably like, I don't know, bro, it must have been a couple thousand kids. And we were the particular school that I went to at the time had a very, very good reputation. So everyone wanted to send their kids there. We could accommodate, the school could accommodate large number of kids because the site was so massive. Offset ratings were,
there's plenty of land in it.
bro, it was massive. And that particular school,
was it like a reputable school or something?
yeah, very. Do you know what? I'll tell you when it was incorporated. You're not going to believe it because this school has been there for the longest time. I'm just having a quick Google. And I'll tell you when the school, how long the school has been around. It's a really, really crazy number. Okay, I was about 30 years out. So our school was established in the year 1614.
Jesus.
That's 412 years ago.
Wow.
So loads of heritage. Really, really good.
I think that's, bro, wasn't that when was that when the Mughals were in India, bro? 16?
I have no idea. I love history, but I have no idea. But a very long time, over 400 years old, our school is.
Century, bro.
Yeah. So it's been there for a very, very, very long time. Very, very reputable. Things have changed there now in the last 20 odd years.
Yeah.
Not even 20 years, bro. Like in the last 15 to 18 years, things have changed a lot.
It's a lot more pleasant now, I guess. And
no, I think like in terms of the reputation of the school, it's been like it's changed. It was a standalone. It was a grammar school.
Okay.
It was a standalone grammar school. It's now been things. Thankfully, it was after I left, but things started to slip. It's now part of like an academy and all that. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, that's boring stuff. But yeah, it was hard, man. It was difficult. We'd get in scraps for racism and stuff. It wasn't a daily occurrence, but it was somewhat often. You'd get it from boys, you'd get it from girls, loads of different things. So that was life. The hardest thing was racism, basically.
Our school, bro, it was weird because we did get the tail end of racism. So we had the white pupils, but we had so many ethnic minorities. Like it wasn't as easy.
Yeah.
And then basically, so we'll get a bit of that. Like we'll get some of the funny comments and stuff. But then we also had, unfortunately, race. So in our school, bro, it was we had a small pockets of like white kids. We also unfortunately had fighting between different ethnic
minorities. Yeah.
So like a lot of the time, this was like way before like JD Sports and like Foot Lockers and stuff were out.
Yeah.
In our local areas, in the high street, we used to have like one of our like Asian friends' dads would have a sports shop. Okay. So he'll be selling all the latest trainers and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So the kid obviously used to have access to like trainers and stuff, right? And our school friend. So they would come and then another race, whatever race, doesn't really matter, would know, okay, and we know this kid, like it's Asian kid, his dad's like minted probably.
Got the shop,
Let's rob his shoes. So they used to like they would like jump a person.
Oh, mad.
And get his shoes off, bro.
Yeah,
just because he used to have the latest Nike TNs or something, you know? And then it used to just get robbed, bro. And then getting rushed was it was a common thing for Asians. Yeah. Because what would happen is we would just get targeted.
Yeah.
You see, Pakistanis, Bengalis, Sri Lankans, I'd say.
Yeah.
And the Sri Lankans, bro, I would say they were the toughest out of the lot because you'd have a very ordinary looking Sri Lankan, like no fights, nothing, not aggressive.
Yeah.
But you mess with the wrong Sri Lankan, bro,
yeah.
and bro, trust me, you don't want to do that.
Oh, mad, yeah.
Whereas, like, with obviously Pakistanis, Bengalis and stuff like that, we would kind of get ganged up on and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would have to, like, go to our older cousins or if you have the older brother, and they would call people from, like, outside the area if things got really bad.
Yeah.
And then it would become, like, a police matter and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like, they would know that, oh, this kid is getting the latest mobile phones. I'm gonna go rob this kid.
Yeah.
So it was like that, man. So it was race based, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
but it wasn't. But it felt like it was like a battle royale. Everyone versus everyone.
It was mad. So we used to like try and go home through like the back ways of those days.
Man.
And then they found out that we're going home the back way. So they would be there. It was like a mission, bro. Just going home, you know. You know, like how our parents used to say, "Kid, when I used to go to school, I used to go through mountains." We would
walk like 10 miles through mountains.
We used to go through the trenches, bro. Like, we used to avoid getting beaten up and stuff like that. It was crazy,
mad.
Man.
That's actually
once you get stuck, bro. It was like a police lineup where they would line people up,
and
then they would literally harass people. And I think once what happened to me was like I was going home with some of my friends, and the same thing happened to us. Like we had like the Nokia 8210s or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember my sister or my dad bought me like the 8210.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is sick, bro. It's my first fun. And bro, and these boys like they go, oh, stop, and then all this, yeah. And then they were like checking their pockets, and I was like, bro, I can't let someone do that to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I must have just got really like rude to the guy. I was like, what the F are you doing? Like, you know? And bro, they just jumped me.
Oh,
I'm talking like 20 people deep, bro.
Oh,
jumped me. And then I remember like one of my teachers came.
Yeah.
He came running from this thing, and he came, and then they like shoved him out. Bro, it was crazy. I had my head covered like this, so I don't get like brain damage.
Yeah.
And I was just getting like hammered, bro. And I was like trying to swing, but I thought, you know what, bro, I'm just gonna duck. And then I was just covering myself, bro.
Yeah.
And then I was wearing glasses, bro. My glasses broke, and then the thing in my eye. It was every time, bro. Trust me. So then I think something happened somehow. Alhamdulillah, someone dragged me out of there.
Okay.
And then they were like, "Oh, like stop it! Like police is coming and stuff like that."
Yeah.
And bro, it was crazy. So those kind of things happen on the
Regular. Yeah.
bro. And then the kid would come back the next day and they'd be like, "Oh, do you remember me, bro?" And I was like, "Oh, bro, we can have a 1-to-1, but I can't keep doing this Royal Rumble with you." You know what I mean? Where it's like 50 versus 1 people.
But that's when they get scared, though.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
when they get
1-to-1s.
shook.
Like if I still see that kid, bro.
Yeah.
It's on site, bro.
But you might not even recognize each other now, to be honest.
But this is what I'm saying. A lot of these kids went to prison. Like they've been out of prison now.
Yeah.
So it was like that. That's how crazy it was.
You know what I rate a lot about? I don't know what the correct like way to refer to them is, but like the gypsy or the traveller community.
Yeah.
You know when they have beef,
Yeah.
they call each other out, and they have a one-on-one, and then
that's
whoever
it.
wins,
No
like
weapons, just fist fight.
you get up, you shake hands,
That's it. That's the best.
and that's the beef is done.
That's it. No
And
one
I respect
gets,
them for that.
No
man.
one gets unalived. No one gets.
Yeah. I respect them for that, bro, because that's like obviously conversation should be the first way you sort out issues.
Yeah. It should
but
never get to like physical.
But if it does, that's how it should be.
100%. I agree.
That's how it should be.
But unfortunately, bro, there's some people in this dunya who doesn't want to.
There's some man out there like unless it is like a 5-on-1, 10-on-1,
they can't fight.
21, they can't do it, bro. They can't do it, man.
Trust me.
Can't do it.
It's scary though, bro. When you're getting jumped by.
But you see,
people.
see where I grew up though. Even if I or even my siblings or whatever, or any other kid out there that was in the same situation as what I was in them times, you don't have that option. You're alone.
Yeah.
You're fully alone. Like if you have to fight, you might have to fight one, but you might have to fight five. It's weird how our upbringings were so different.
Yeah.
But
similar
in a way, because you didn't have the I don't want to call it a problem, but like you didn't have the experience of being the only non-white kid where you live. But I did. But at times we both had to fight multiple people at the same time.
Literally, bro. It was crazy, man.
Which is why
it made us tougher, and it's traumatic as well.
It's very traumatic.
Because like as soon as I go into East London and stuff, and I'm like,
feelings start coming back.
If my missus like beeps at someone, and I can see the guy, and you know when you recognize a gunda, and I'll be like, just say
allow this one,
leave it, just
allow this one, because women don't have that sense.
No,
because I see my wife and she will do something similar or whatever. My wife is quite an angry person, or can be an angry person. She's got a right temper, and I always say to her,
she's lovely otherwise.
Oh yeah, she's great, but she's just a bit angry. But I think it's a Bengali thing. I think Bengalis generally are quite angry. Yeah. So she can be an angry person and whatever. And I always say to her, like, with the road rage thing, or even out of those situations, I'm like, never underestimate who the other person is. Like, you're always better off just going, oh, that was annoying, and move on.
Yeah,
that's it. Don't ever. Because I've been in them situations bare times.
Yeah,
bare times.
I think the last situation I've been in where I got into a thing with a car situation, and then I got really like brave, and I started thinking the guy like, come back here, and then 5 mans jumped out of a car.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, that day it was Ramadan and stuff, and the boys were Muslim as well, and they were obviously fasting, I guess. And then one of their friends was sensible enough to say, "Hey, we're all Muslim. Let's not
leave
fight."
it. Yeah.
Just left it, bro.
But
I was ready because there's no way I'm going to wuss out.
Yeah.
And then the guy who was at fault was also very aggressive.
Yeah.
And then it would have gone really ugly. And then, alhamdulillah, bro, Allah's thing. No one wants to get beaten up by like 5-6 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. So now I've learnt the hard way.
You never know who's on the other side, bro.
It's
also a lot of the time the most unassuming people will just absolutely destroy you.
Absolutely,
Like
bro.
you never know. You see some of these like jiu-jitsu guys and whatever, bro.
Yeah,
like
man.
you'll never
And
know.
it's not even that, bro. Like a lot of people now just start using guns now.
Yeah.
I saw one like on the news. Like again, it's in the same area I grew up, unfortunately, where they got into an altercation, and the guy came back with a machine gun, and then he just ended up unaliving the guy, bro.
No way.
Over nothing. Like, oh, move out of my way, like on the car. Like the cars are like in each other's way or whatever.
Yeah.
Move. And literally, he was, oh, you're talking to me, lads, and he went back and got a machine gun. What?
For that, that's mental.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
who's
mental.
who's the one's heating up now?
It's mine. It's fine. It's a very hot day today. I think we'll give them a break. I think to be fair, it's been 42 odd minutes. We'll call it here. I think. But yeah, I hope you guys have got a bit of a understanding. I guess I'm looking directly down the lens of the camera. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, we would definitely have more to talk about as well, guys.
And it's weird as well because we've already actually recorded some episodes which we'll be putting out hopefully soon.
And hopefully not all of this is going to be violent, traumatic stories, guys. Okay? It's going to be happy, sunny day.
Well, I do like a bit of violence, man.
Yeah.
It's very like caveman-like. But bro, I love like fighting combat sports.
Yeah.
Love it. But yeah, hopefully not all of it will be violent. But yeah, first episode. Well, this is our fourth, fifth recording, but first episode this will be. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a bit all over the place, but I hope it's given a very quick intro or insight into us as individuals and
absolutely
kind of what to expect moving forward, I guess.
And if you guys have questions or if you want us to talk about certain topics, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please do. Amazing. All right. Well, let's call it there.
And clap.
I don't know if it will pick it up because that one's not recording, is it?
This is.
Oh yeah, this one is, yeah. Goodbye. Let's do it again. All right, cool. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.